Sup, internet? Okay, I got like 10, maybe 15 minutes before my hair decides to tell me to go fuck off. So we're just gonna have to do this before, you know, it, it's getting feisty on me. Okay, just, no, it's not sponsored by Pantene. Wish it was, guys. Anyway, so sup, internet, and all that kind of good stuff. I'm gonna do this. Try to word the topic. Kind of creeped out by it, but so I'm pretty sure some of you guys have actually watched Black Mirror at some point. Well, I'm still kind of in shock at what I actually found. And it seems that, seeing as how I put a picture on there, I apparently found this site at some point in time. And see, the thing is, I didn't really find it. Well, due to recent events, a lot of pictures were being posted. And while I'm not going to comment on said person because they're an asshole, they are nothing after, you know, they pretty much proved it by what they did, because nobody that is important does something like that. So there's that. But oh, and I am actually going to try to recreate the look that Jessica made in her live tonight, which was hours ago, because apparently I don't get the balls to film or put on makeup until around midnight. But yeah, I was waiting for my phone to charge. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna, go for. But she did something pretty with pink and brown and stuff, and I'm like, okay, I'll attempt it. So I'm going to attempt that. Anyway, the one thing that was quite odd to me is a picture floating around of said person, and it said the site was called My Life, and his social reputation was 3.90. And I was like, wait, what the hell? And so I don't think I'm going to be successful in this, just so you know, because it's not as bright as the kind that she put on. But I'm going to try, girl. I'm going to try. I'm not going to do the lipstick thing, because when it comes to lipsticks, I am a basic bitch. Just saying. Anyway, so I went on there and I looked at mine. And what was odd was that I think it was before I started tinkering with it, it was 4.28 out of 5. And I'm like, okay, cool. I guess that's okay, because from what I understand, it's going off of public knowledge and, credit scores and shit like that. And, bitch too broke to have a fucking credit card. So there's that. So thanks for helping out my score, I guess. But I don't know, man. But it said, while I was tinkering with it, that if I wanted to pay a monthly fee, all up front, of course, of, I think it's like $10.95, that I can do unlimited searches on people. And I'm like, that's a bit concerning. I mean, they said that these searches could even include satellite images of your residence. And I'm like, why would anybody want to know that about me? But I guess stalkers, so just so you know, I've probably already failed at this, because I don't really see much pink. But I'm doing what Jessica said. She said just bring it up further. I don't know why I bothered with this though. Anyway, so yeah, that's a lot of pink on my eyes. Okay, what was I saying? Make me forget things and try to concentrate on eyeshadow looks. So I'm assuming that this site basically does everything that technically you could do, since it is technically a matter of public record. And I mean, if you want to pay like 10, 11 bucks a month and find these things out about people, but there's concerning things about this, is that when it says on there, when you search yourself, that you can edit yourself or your bio and stuff for free. So because I said that certain family members or associates of mine were affecting my reputation score. So there were some people that I am related to by marriage on that bio, and I edited them out of the bio, and it went from 4.28 to 4.30. So I was like, interesting. So I'm like, so I called a couple of friends of mine, and I'm like, hey, I need you to do something for me for, science purposes. And I told them to leave a review. So, out of the two people to leave a review, my reputation score went up from, I think it was 4.30 to 4.50. Now, out of 5. And I'm just like, that's interesting. I mean, and it's even more interesting that, the neighbors are not, like, literally the neighbors that live across our street, I don't know them. But apparently my husband does, because they're listed on his profile for some reason. And I'm just like, that's pretty messed up. I just don't know, man. But then, in the interest of science, said friend, because I was like, can you edit that profile of mine? And they were like, well, yeah, I actually just made you single. And I'm like, And they said that the reason that was possible was because I have not verified my life account. And then I went in there and I tried to verify it, and the only way I can verify it is if I become a paid member. If I become a paid member, I can basically delete any review that I want. Which, I think it was just like anonymous reviews or something like that, which, I mean, if you're going to go and post a review about somebody, then I'm going to leave my name. But that's just the type of bitch that I am, because if I'm going to start shit, you're going to know who started it and why they started it and all of that stuff. I don't care. I don't care if you're just going to say, oh no, she's a bad person. So, like, trust me, I can ruin my reputation on my own. Which, have you seen my videos, guys? I'm just saying. But it's a bit concerning that anybody can go to basically anybody's profile on that site and make it what they want, just because I don't want to pay a monthly fee. Now, I can have any of my friends go over there and just leave a great review, but the fact that anybody can edit it really creeps me out. And the only reason I wanted to check the site out was because there was 2 different pictures hours apart of said useless asshole. And it's like, that's so concerning that things like that would be used to fit an agenda. But it's even more sad than it is concerning to me. So, I don't know. I mean, and I honestly thought this would be a longer video, but just trying to avoid actually doing makeup. I mean, the fact that people I'm related to by marriage is affecting my social score, just like in Black Mirror. Like, what the hell? What did I do there? No, must have been Fallout. But Lord have mercy, guys. I never honestly thought that this is what we're doing nowadays, and I have the opportunity to make sure that my information stays correct, but that's as long as I want to pay them. But I don't have money to pay them because, first of all, I cannot afford $150 up front just to make sure that my reputation stays correct, or what I would care people to believe, because from their way of doing the reputation score, if I'm correct from memory, that person had a 3.90 as a reputation, and then they go and do that. I mean, my kids, my 3 oldest that are old enough to have credit cards and stuff, as far as I know, theirs is like 375 or 3.75, and I'm just like, how can my children have a lower score than said asshole? But then again, how many times do we meet somebody that, oh, they're such a nice person, and they turn out to be the biggest asshole? Just one of those things, yo. Oh, I messed up the side, Jessica. I'm sorry. I failed you. Why do I always mess up at least one eye? What did I do? Maybe if I just smear it away, because, you know, that always helps, right? But, oh my goodness. So that's what I'm concerned about right now. I do believe they have an option so that you could get a 7-day trial for like $1, and I did tell my friend Jonica that I wanted to get like a, what are they, the throwaway visas that you can get over at the Walmart? Like the prepaid visas, but I don't know if they would actually take them, and I had to go and get cat food this weekend, and I was like, oh crap, I forgot. So that was quite disappointed, because I was going to actually do the $1 trial for 7 days just to see what I could fix on there, because there are things that I updated, but it still didn't update. And the whole picture is just annoying to me, because I tried to put in a better picture of me, or at least a more updated picture of me, and it didn't take. But as said, like, I had a 3 megabyte limit or something like that, so I'm not a technological genius, or whatever they call it. So I'm just like, there's a picture of me like 5 years ago. Yeah, cringy, but it does have an updated picture of me. So you see my little cat ears, and I really don't know what to think about this, guys, because we always joke that, you know, sometimes TV tells us things without really telling us. And I don't know, maybe they already knew about the site when Black Mirror wrote that, because I mean they would have had to, because I obviously had to know about that site long enough to put a picture on, and I know that picture was like at least 5 years old, maybe longer. So I'm gonna give them that. But the fact that I can't verify the account for free kind of pisses me off. And if I want to keep the information up to date and safe from other people editing it, I would have to subscribe monthly, which I don't want to pay $150 a year to do that, because that's extortion. That's blackmail. I mean, that's literally blackmail. But I'm just like, bruh. I mean, and I can't help with the people that they say that I'm associates with when I'm really not. They're just people that came along with the husband, and I'm just like, I'm not in charge of their damn finances. Why you placing blame on me for that nonsense? It's not my fault. I'm gonna try the last step of what Jessica did, and maybe that'll just fix everything. So, I don't know. You know how it goes. When in doubt, add glitter, right? See, now the pink's gone. This is my struggle. Y'all just don't understand. It looks so pretty on Jessica, and I want it to be pretty like Jessica. It's not fair. It's not fun when you're watching makeup videos and you feel all inspired and stuff, and then you just realize you have absolutely no experience or knowledge whatsoever. So, here I go, trying to fix this again. Does that look even? No, it doesn't, but I'm gonna make it work. Now, I need to make the, what do you call it? The pink happen again. I don't have the right brush, or do I? 'Cause I just don't know what the hell I'm doing right now at this point. Another failed attempt. So, you're going to have to tell me what exactly you guys feel about the site, because you can go on there, look yourself up, and tinker with the site for which you can actually edit for free and watch your score go up or down. I actually did tinker with the political affiliations or whatever they have on there to see if the score would go up or down based on whichever one was chosen, and it didn't move, so, you know, there's that. Thank God for freedom of choice and stuff. But I still don't have the right to edit my own page, which is, I'm scared about that, guys. I really am. It's just upsetting to me. Very, very upsetting to me. And let me see if I can fix the bottom up, because this is just going to get washed up anyway, and I just poked my eye with brown eyeshadow, guys. So, I don't know, guys. I'm concerned. And I don't know why I wasn't concerned when I posted that picture years ago, but maybe I was. We'll never know, honestly, because it was a very trying time in my life. I mean, I don't know any... I'm honestly ready for just... I'm in my early 40s. Am I not supposed to just, like, be able to chill the fuck out at any point now in my life? But it just... I was told that that's what happened after your kids got to a certain age. And I'm not saying I want grandbabies, because I done told my kids, you know, that is not going to happen until I am 50. That is the grandma age, where I will happily bake cookies and give your children the caffeinated chocolate bars. But, you know, I am not going to be 50 yet for almost 10 years. I'm just saying. And then that would be a very interesting thing, trying to, you know, explain why grandma's on YouTube talking about weird shit. But hopefully by the time the kid can talk, they can understand that grandma is weird as fuck. But she makes cookies, so it's all good, right? Gotta can't wait for it to get cool enough to bake again. Jesus Christ. My weatherman. I complained to a friend about this afternoon. I was like, this is the biggest load of shit that he can tell me all last week that it's gonna rain. And it's all lies. And then this week he tells me that it's gonna go back into the hundreds. Oh, but he's correct on that. And I'm just like, it's just not right, guys. It is not right at all what this man puts me through. I'm so over summer. I am ready to just have fall. And I promise my children that, you know, the first day it gets like kind of cold. Well, not the first day, because the first day it's kind of cold for some reason. I just make chili. I don't know why, because, you know, of course it's kind of chilly, so you just make chili, because that first day you kind of just want to nap the whole day for some reason. I don't know why, so you just throw a bunch of crap in a pot anyway. But the second day, I promise you kids, you'll get your chocolate chip cookies and chicken and dumplings. My son has been home since, oh God, when did he come home? April or May? I think it was May, after he retired. And he still hasn't gotten his chicken and dumplings yet. But this poor child, bless his heart, has been very patient with his mother, who's just like, God, it's hot. I'm dying. And then everybody in the house just says, it's summer, Mom. That's what you tell us. I'm like, shut up. Don't use my words against me, kids. But yeah. Now that is 22 minutes of absolute fear and nonsense from me at midnight on a Monday. Well, it's going to be Wednesday for you guys, but hey, I am filming early for you guys. I have other things that need to be talked about, so maybe I will actually be responsible and film all week. But who knows? I don't know what the hell's going to happen tomorrow, because my life is nonsense. So, yeah, this is what I tried to recreate. Jessica's looked prettier, but I did not have a pink bright enough, unless I wanted to use another palette. But I'm trying not to do that, because, you know, I don't know. Would make things more difficult, but yeah, that's what you can make out of the Norvina palette, which, I don't know, is still my favorite palette out of them all. But I haven't really tried the sultry one yet. That is still unopened. But I liked it. The colors are pretty. Maybe it'd be good for Christmas time and stuff. And I'll see. Anyway, I gotta go, because this is 23 minutes. And y'all are probably like, bitch, go. Anyway, so talk to you later. Bye, Internet!